from Charlotte, North Carolina, at a combined weight of over 660 pounds, Rowdy Rob, Adam Bomb, Bionic Brian, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
And welcome to episode 571 of the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. If I indeed had the episode right there, I don't know. And it's 50 days until Election Day. My name is Rowdy Rob. Welcome to the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. And we are going to do our Monday night reaction show to Monday Night Raw. We got some trivia tonight. And by reaction show to Monday Night Raw, you know, I don't know. I guess for me, the first half of the show, I was convinced that I was going to hate everything about it and was just ready to bash it. And then for the second half of the show, I still wanted to bash it, but I guess there was a little bit more forgiveness for certain parts. So I don't know. We'll bring in some people to argue with me those points. First, the one pictured, Brian, Bionic one, the biased one.
Yep.
Say hi.
Yep. Hello, everybody. I actually just got the gig as Retribution's new graphics guy, so that's why you saw some nice graphics for them tonight.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
I hope they're paying you well. I mean, they got the IRS money now, and I don't mean like, you know, the real IRS. I mean like Rotunda, because he's cut.
Yeah.
Adam to the Bomb's joining us. Hey, Adam. What? Oh, sorry. You were making so much noise. Go ahead.
I'm on mute, so...
You were making all that noise, bro.
Oh, all that noise, bro.
Yeah, all that jazz.
I'm here.
Okay.
I made some trivia for later so that we could have some fun tonight.
So we're going to introduce some people on our YouTube live chat board. The YouTube live chat board is brought to you by MarkedOutGear.com. You can go there, use the promo code MarkedOut, all one word. You're going to get 10% off your order. That's all of our personal podcast gear, our original concepts and designs, baby onesies, hoodies. It's going to start getting cool, guys. It's going to start getting chilly.
Yeah, we're going to have some new stuff on there, actually, in the next few weeks, too, by the way.
Yeah, so, you know, Brian's
maybe a new mouse pad.
Maybe. So
maybe. That's actually a hot item right there.
All right. But let's go ahead. Who's on the YouTube live chat board?
We got Hall of Famer Christopher Stykeleather here, Daniel Price, Sealer Stout, Will Wagner Music. Others are filing in. They're making some jokes.
Yeah, turn your microphone around. I tell you every week to talk into the part that's got the picture.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's so much better. So much better.
Every week I have to like fucking Jimmy rig the thing.
Dude, no, every week I tell you, you've been doing this show for 4 years, and you still just the simplest things. Adam.
Daniel Price says, guess no one caught how it went from black on black violence to blacks versus Antifa in one night. Oh, Vince.
Oh, jeez. Vince. Oh, Vince. What'd you say, Brian? I'm going to sit on the toilet. I'm going to think of a bunch of ideas, and they're all going to be good because...
That was Adam. I wondered how many times he takes a shit during the day, but then Adam said he probably comes up with a lot of ideas on the can.
Well, that way he's not weak, Brian. If he's working while he's shitting, then he can't be viewed as weak.
Retribution for those quesos, oh my God.
I know. He's not reading Calvin and Hobbes or anything fun.
Right. No. So anyway, we got trivia tonight. So just so you know, you can look forward to that. All right.
If you're on the podcast and don't care about Raw, well, at least we saved you 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah, because I'm not necessarily in reviewable shape. Okay, let's run through it Raw real quick. Hey, let's start with you know what, man? I love Peter Griffin and the Chicken. Peter Griffin and the Chicken was one of my favorite, pop culture fucking iconic fight scenes of all time. And tonight I feel like they were everywhere. It was Peter Griffin and the Chicken, Drew and fucking Keith Lee, Peter Griffin and the Chicken, fucking Underground, Peter Griffin and the Chicken. It's just fucking
Braun Strowman.
It's just everywhere. Peter Griffin.
He looks like
Chicken.
he could be the Chicken.
So
Seth and Murphy too.
Seth and Murphy, Peter Griffin.
Yeah,
and
Mercy.
Mercy.
Seldrick.
Mercy Brown.
What was it? Seldrick.
Fuck is Seldrick?
MVP said Seldrick Alexander at one point.
Oh. That's right.
Look, man.
Check the tape.
I'm gonna look at my notes here because I want to start with Retribution in the end, and just get this. I don't know. So are these guys like high school I can't even talk tonight. Are they like high school pranksters? Right? Are they going to pull the fire alarm next week? Because first we started out with Molotov cocktails, and I thought that was pretty aggressive, right? And now we just turn the lights on and off.
Someone told them to tone it down. Maybe after that.
Yeah, chill out.
You just stand over here and you hit the light switch.
No more chainsaws.
You just do that a couple times. That really pisses me off. So I'm sure it's a real rebellious thing that you're doing there. Hit the fucking light switch. So Retribution has grown. By the way, they fed them after midnight. And they're fucking and there's like 30 of them now. So
They had slingshots. Did you see that?
did they have slingshots?
No, I
I
made
didn't.
that up.
So now we've got like the NWO has been grown in like 3 weeks. This is like a very aggressive spore of mushroom. This shit is just sprouting.
Also, why are you trying to hide Dominic Dijakovic's voice? That's very clearly him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I clearly saw Shane Thorne tonight. We clearly see Dominic.
A lot of people online think that that's Mojo.
I clearly saw Shane Thorne tonight. He
I
was
thought
talking.
it was Mojo too.
It's clearly Shane Thorne. I'm sorry. Mojo's got a douchey build. I mean, you could tell you can see the douche.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, through the ninja outfit, he's douchey.
Right.
So anyway, so we got so definitely Mia Yim.
Definitely Mia
Oh, yeah.
Yim. Definitely
100%.
Dominic. Those
Definitely
are the
Shane
two
Thorne.
100%. I don't know about Shane Thorne.
I'm telling you, he is.
I swear I spotted like 6 Eric Youngs out there. So
No,
I
there was a
mean,
bunch of it. You say you saw Raul Mendoza.
Yeah. At the end,
The white eyes.
right next to Dijakovic at the end.
Who's the little girl?
I think it's
Casey.
You think it's Catanzaro? You think
no,
so?
that's too tall. Casey's shorter than Mia. This girl was taller than her. I think it's Tegan. The eyes look like Tegan to me.
What about?
Yeah, I don't deny that, but she's in the middle of a thing.
Stike says he saw Dijakovic, Mia, Mercedes, and Dio. So Dio Madden is who he says is the other guy.
And plus, I've also heard that they've been, the people that they show, if they don't talk and stuff, the people that they show out there aren't necessarily going to be.
Well, yeah,
in
they
the
made
group.
that
It could just be
clear.
extras, you know what I mean?
They made
But
that
obviously-
clear when they had the army of extras.
Exactly. Like they just kept filing in. And that's what I was thinking. I'm like, how many people are actually in this group? Are
Yeah,
they eventually all going to unmask and reveal themselves? Or
And I'm just curious what their beef is, man. I mean, really, what's your beef? You tried out for WWE, you made it, you went to the PC,
Well,
and
actually,
you got bumped up to Raw. That's your beef?
The beef is the one fucking good thing about their gimmick. They've been passed up, they've been overlooked, blah blah blah. Now,
but
to have somebody like Dijakovic and Mia Yim, the two we've identified, they don't fit that bill, and that's why
nobody.
Mojo does. If he wants to say I've been
Mojo's not in
passed
it.
up,
Mojo's not in.
I'm
Look,
just saying, like if
I
you
know.
go on that front,
Okay, but
we have been
you can't-
overlooked.
but you
We're
can't-
getting retribution.
You can't go on that front because he's not in it. So you can't use that example.
People like him.
Nobody likes Mojo.
Are you talking about Mojo?
No, like him, not they like him.
Oh, people like it. But
Oh,
there's nobody there.
I thought he was defending.
There's
Mojo
nobody there.
No.
There's nobody there. All the very recognizable people who are obviously going to be the
Like
stars.
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder's not in it. These are all going to be fucking guys from NXT that didn't get passed over, that just happened to be their rotation time, or some are getting probably.
Dio got kicked off after 2 weeks on the announce table.
Yeah, he makes sense.
Yeah, some people got are getting bumped up before their time. So are you pissed because you got moved to Raw early? I see. What's the retribution? Well, we got passed over. We are the Zim. I mean, I don't fucking get there. I don't see where they're.
No.
What's the story here?
Yeah, the board even says the only one with a beef really is Dio Madden. Because Lesnar kicked his ass and he never came back to the announce table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chelsea Green. What if she's there?
What does she have to be beefy about?
I mean, they fired her husband, and now he's working for some fucking
Wait,
outlaw
are they
mud
married?
show company.
Were they married? I thought they were just engaged.
They are married. No, they're really married.
Yeah.
Oh. No, yeah, you're right. I think they're just engaged.
All right. Are we at
Yeah.
trivia yet?
No, we're not. So, all right. So that
What
was,
else happened, Rob?
that was
Oh, wait, there was one thing I want to talk about.
What?
What the fuck was up with Mickie James?
What do you mean?
Oh,
they
yeah.
called that match. We tried to go back and anybody on the board, if they know, something happened to her because she rolled out of the ring. The ref was clearly, touching his hip to talk to somebody in the back. And then he spent the whole time that Zelina and Asuka were talking on the outside with Mickie talking to the back. Like something was wrong with her.
So maybe there's a possibility. Tell me if this sounds too crazy, Brian. All right.
All right.
Is there a possibility that maybe it just wasn't coming to the finish the way it was supposed to, and then when she rolled up and they got face to face and they were talking, the ref was like, "Okay, we're just gonna end it now." I mean, is that? Do you think somebody really got hurt here?
It could be because I mean, both of them, like both Asuka and Mickie James, both kind of looked like what the fuck at the end of it.
Asuka
and the
looked
ref kind
starry-eyed.
of counted it out of nowhere. Like it just kind of happened 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Well, no, he
We
didn't.
saw this happen also
He
similarly-
didn't count at all, Brian.
What'd you say?
He didn't count at all.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he didn't count. He just ended it. Right.
Yeah.
But it was when was it? Last week. What was it? Ricochet and and during the Ivar match
Uh-huh.
when he got hurt, and they just ended it right away too. And they just kind of, so I don't know if it was another thing just kind of similar to that, where there's a situation where they did something different from what the original finish was. But
I think
either
Daniel
way,
Price
it was a
he
little
says it wasn't the botch by the ref or someone in the back calling for time. Then it's leading to Lana secretly paying off the ref. To screw over Mickey.
well,
and then
the
11
decision was
says-
they couldn't continue.
Yeah, and then the ref 11 says the ref just fucked up. He probably thought the Asuka lock was supposed to be the finish.
Okay, so he just fucked up. But
Maybe.
he was talking to somebody in his ear.
Yeah.
Somebody's talking to him. Look, here's the problem with this situation. Is now I have to go back and watch that match, right?
And find out, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't want to go back and watch that match, but now I have to because I'm gonna tell you, Asuka, I don't know if somebody maybe got their bell rung earlier in the match and it just became visible at a certain point, and that's why they fucked up because Asuka looked confused.
Everybody looked confused in the match. The ref, Mickey, and Asuka.
Well, did you see the kick? There was a kick from Mickey. I think it was one of her finishes when Asuka was on the ropes. It looked like she legit hit her right in the side where it could knock someone a little bit silly. I don't know if it was right over there.
Now I gotta watch it.
But you'll have to go back and watch because there definitely was some contact there that
I need some sound
pretty-
effects.
I need somebody on like Twitter to go ahead and just tweet that clip of whenever the concussion happened or whatever.
I'm gonna look for
Yeah.
it, Rob. I'm gonna do some digging.
Yeah, you do that.
I'll
Put
do
Greg
some
on
digging.
it.
Anything on the board before we move forward? I know we spent a lot of time on that.
Hashtag bring back Nick Patrick. And Perfect 11 says if Mickey got hurt, they would have ran with it. Cole would have said something later on. It's too good an excuse to cover up that botch.
Okay. All right. Let's
That's a
see
good point.
here. The women did something tonight. I don't know. It was the Riot Squad or was it Lana? And that happened. All right.
I was writing trivia during that match.
I wasn't paying attention. Brian, did you pay attention to the whole Nia Shayna part of Raw tonight?
Lana, Riot Squad.
You know, Rob, I really didn't. I have to admit, I didn't.
This is not a sexist thing. This is a lame segment thing. This is like a who gives a fuck thing.
Hey, here's a feel our pain thing on the board from Will Wagner. He says, if you watch around halfway through the final hour, I got concussed by this program because I couldn't fast forward. Yeah, when we got to Lana and Natty,
dude.
we couldn't fast forward.
Yeah, he even said, he's like, I meant to tell you not to rewind earlier. That way we wouldn't be stuck with Natty later.
Yeah, I knew she was coming.
Fuck. All right, so they did something. Aleister Black and...
Wait, here's one thing before we move on from Stike.
Cool.
On top of that, you have Zelina as the next challenger. Where the fuck is Bianca Belair?
No. I wasn't there yet.
Oh.
Yeah. You're jumping up on me. But you know what?
Trying to tee you
that
up.
was part of that
No,
segment.
yeah, it was. I missed it. The Asuka thing. No, you're right. I missed it. I was going to say, why is Zelina jumping the line? I mean, who is she beating?
I mean, Jey Uso's fighting Roman. Why even bother with these title matches?
Yeah, I get that, and thank you for bringing it up because I did forget. I get that Zelina might be good at the champion role, almost kind of AJ Lee-ish, you know?
Yeah, someday.
Yeah.
Someday.
Not right after she breaks up with her faction 10 minutes before.
After she lost multiple times to Bianca and other people. I just...
Especially Bianca, who's beat her 3 or 4 times.
I don't understand the booking. I don't understand how... There is no order, rhyme, or reason to... I mean, I hate to give AEW credit, but at least with the top 10, which they don't pay attention to as much as I'd like them to. But
you can debut number 2.
What's that?
You can just debut. You don't need to worry about the top 10,
no,
right?
you debut above. When you
that's
debut,
right.
it's
Yeah.
above the top 10. You're automatically, you're super,
You
you're
beat
super
me
number
to
one
it.
contender. Super
That's what
number
I was
one.
gonna say. They should do fucking rankings, right?
Right, because Archer and Cage have done great since losing. I mean, Archer's now fighting for the other belt.
No, come on.
Sorry. I'll save it for Wednesday, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aleister Black and KO had a match. Look, nothing wrong with this match. This is the problem.
What's wrong with the match is his look.
No, Aleister looked like a pirate tonight. Arr. I mean, it's straight up. And Brian, I'm not even talking about the patch. I mean, with the patch, it was perfect.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Johnny Depp to come popping out. Perfect. But even after he took the patch off with the long pants, I just was like, he looks like he's about to fucking get some booty.
Shiver
Yeah, I don't know why
timbers.
did they change his look.
Because Vince is like, I don't see you as a dark creature from a Satan creature. I see you as, let me think, You look like a pirate. I like
You ever see
pirate.
the movie Blade?
He's like,
they wear
you know,
wet pants.
Ray's wearing an eye covering. He lost an eye. You have lost an eye too. You got to keep that up.
Okay, so KO and Alistair, and the other one is Ricochet and Alexander. Why give these away? You know, I know we want quality matches on Raw. I don't disagree with that. But here are two feuds that feel to me like they should be pay-per-view.
Payback instead of at Clash. I mean, that's why
Right.
they're not, Rob, is because it's Clash of Champions and neither one holds a title.
Okay, I guess.
That's
I mean,
good
that's the
point.
simple excuse.
But we do the matches now. We can't somehow hold it for a while, or we can't.
I mean, maybe because the Hurt Business is going on to Retribution.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, this wasn't just a regular normal Raw. This was in your face.
Was it?
Raw.
Was that a thing? I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was Raw.
Oh,
in
that
your
yeah. Did you not know this?
No, I
that
didn't
was
know.
like the subcategory.
Tonight.
You know how like the
Yeah.
old video games were like SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, or whatever. Like this one was Raw, in your face,
That's stupid.
and it's
Yes.
very
Raw in your face, underground,
presented by Kit Kat. It was like way too much.
give me
Way
a
too
break. Yeah.
205, not live. All right. So, hey, look, much love, much respect to Dominic in that cage match. And actually,
Much respect to him overall.
I actually have no problem with this match. My problem was with the feud. I'm just kind of over the whole Seth and Dominic thing. Right?
Totally.
I'm done with it.
Totally.
But as far as the match itself, it told the story it should have told. Dominic was he's new, he's fresh, he's green, he's in there against the guy who's probably been number one for the past 6-7 years in the company, and in reality he wouldn't stand a chance. And tonight he didn't stand a chance. He had a couple shine moments, gave him some push. I didn't expect him to win it. I thought the way he lost it was fine. But Dominic, when he took that superplex off the top there, and he came up, Brian, he had those legs locked up high, man. He's a good bumper.
No, it really was. I had no problem with the match. Then also afterwards, I mean, that was really kind of the meat and potatoes of the whole thing with Seth and Murphy and their kind of coexistence and whatnot.
Right.
I really had no issues with Dominic. I thought it was a good match.
Yeah.
But when you say he's a good bumper, though, it's because that's all he's doing. He has no offense, Rob.
No, but that's fine. Offense does not make a match.
I know, but it might make a win one day.
Selling your wins don't matter.
Still real to me, damn it.
Yeah, right, there you go.
It's still real.
Making your opponent look good, and I think that the selling, taking bumps, and when I say bumps, I don't mean AEW bumps or like everything's a big fucking spot bump. I mean
Or those first punches from Keith Lee.
I mean like he safely and effectively lands on a move, takes a bump, right? He looks, and it's not too manicured like fucking the bullfighter dude. What's his name?
Epico.
No, not Epico.
Garza? Andrade?
No,
Primo.
No, the one who's
Los Matadors.
floats around like a swan, and he's on
Muhammad Ali?
He's
Belts
on
like a butterfly, stings like
I
a
know.
bee?
I'm just being an asshole, but he's thinking of Darby Allin.
No, I'm not saying Darby. No, it was a fucking dude. He just
He looks like a swan. He floats like a swan.
he looks young. He fucking
Kalisto?
no. He's one of the. He's on the roster now.
Kalisto's on the roster now.
Oh, is he? I forgot. God damn it! I can't think of his name.
Grand Metalik?
No, he just had like feuds with fucking Andrade and everything, and he was fighting alongside with Ray and.
DJZ.
Austin Theory?
God, we've forgotten this guy already.
Oh, Power Ranger, Umberto Carrillo.
Yeah, Carrillo. I forgot my initial point. We moved so far past
Yeah,
my
I'm not
point.
even-
It's probably better that way. It's
Oh,
probably better that
Dale
way.
Gas.
Huh?
Right? Or Dale Gas.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that what his shirt says? Dale Gas.
What's the board saying?
They're,
help us.
They're talking about Will Wagner says I can hear Jim Cornette crying every time he does that top rope suplex into a Falcon Arrow, and I kind of love it. Defense wins championships except in wrestling, Daniel Bryce says. That's funny. And they're also saying Carrillo, Rob. Carrillo.
I don't fucking know, man.
Or Dimples, as Will Wagner called him.
The fucking Cirque du Soleil dimple boy. So yeah, we did that.
His name was Robert Paulson.
That his name?
Roberta Paulson.
What? Okay.
Son of a bitch!
What do you think about Cedric so far?
What do you think?
What do you think about Cedric so far in Hurt Business?
I think he feels like the X-Pac was to DX. I feel like he's that to Hurt Business already. I got that kind of a vibe, Brian. I don't know if I'm fucking crazy or not.
I would. Yeah, he's definitely not X-Pac in X Factor. He could be X-Pac in DX. No,
Nobody
I
remembers X Factor. Just incredible.
Yes.
What happened?
Yes,
Who?
they do. And Albert. Yeah, they had Uncle Cracker as their song. It was great. Good times.
Rob
I
doesn't
really
even
had
know
no
what we're
problem
talking
with,
about.
No, with Cedric in the Hurt Business. If
Ma-
anything,
you
I mean,
said
he really
Matchbox
wasn't
20?
doing. He wasn't doing much before this, so why the fuck not? Makes sense. And if anything, it just elevates him a little bit. See where he can go.
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
No, me neither, man.
No, look, I like, and I think he does have a good look. I think it's really good for him. I do. Getting away from the greatest American hero fucking image he had going on, and I'm gonna make it, man. That fucking whole thing. You know,
Yeah.
give him some FaceTime. Let him fucking dress up. Let him show himself off as an angry person. I like it.
I like the Hurt Business. It's one of the few things I like right now.
I honestly, I struggled to like it at first, but I've begun. Only thing I don't like is them putting fucking MVP on commentary, and I don't just mean like how the heels will get on there and be a commentator, Brian. I mean like he's on there like calling the matches.
No, I could see some of his heel tendencies. He was kind of cutting down a lot of the guys.
I mean,
I kind of disagree with you on that. I thought he was doing a pretty good job of.
no, he was
not-
doing. No, he is. But I mean, he's the leader of a current faction, and you have him
I
on
know.
there as a rotation.
Hey, I'll say this: he does a better job of it than Taz does on AEW. Because when Taz is commentary, I feel the same way about Taz when he's on commentary on AEW.
Yeah.
He's very jolly and happy-go-lucky, but it's like,
Off
dude,
air,
you're fucking
Brian.
with Cage and Starks. What'd you say?
Off air, that is exactly what I told Rob when he came up with
And
this.
what was my response that you said was a fair response?
He said, well, Taz isn't an active wrestler. MVP is. And I trumped him with, well, Jericho is the leader of his faction,
Yeah, but
does
it's-
commentary.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's Jericho.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that
it's
and
Jericho,
that
yeah.
and Rob pulled a Brian and said, but it
Not the
doesn't
same.
count.
It's Jericho.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm sorry.
Go trademark another name, Jericho.
I'm not big on favoritism, but you know sometimes it's favoritism, right? It's Jericho. You can go do what you want. You're good, man. Whatever you want to do. It's my show. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Street Profits beat Knockin' Cesaro. I was actually very shocked by that.
I thought this match was at the Gold Rush, champion versus champion, because Rob, I don't know if every belt they're claiming is on the line this night. There's no divisions on either show. You just dissected all the teams on Raw and had them break up. I only know of Tucker and Otis, and I don't think they're still a team over on the other fucking show. What are they going to get Miz and Morrison to contend again? Because, you know, New Day's done.
Yeah, who are the teams on Raw right now?
That's it.
Street Profits, Viking Raiders.
No, Viking Raiders are
No.
hurt.
Yeah,
But
Ivar's
there's
hurt.
still-
Ricochet and
there's still a
Cedric
te-
broke up.
There's still a team on the roster. We
Maybe
don't
the
know-
Hurt Business. Maybe Shelton and Cedric.
Okay, so you got two from the Hurt Business. You got
Tino Sabatelli and Riddick Moss.
No, they only have a lease together. They're not partners.
I'm still
That's
gonna I'm
true.
still
It's
gonna
probably
count
up.
Viking Raiders. I'm gonna count them even if one's hurt. I'm still
All
gonna
right,
count them.
fine.
They're still a tag team on the roster.
Fine.
Okay, so Profits,
They're the ones
them.
that can't wrestle.
Okay, so Andrade's they're done.
Yeah.
They're done.
Seth and Murphy done.
Seth and Mercer. No, I don't think they're done. I think that's gonna be like a Stockholm.
Well, Ricochet
syndrome.
and Seth are done. Are
that's
you going to
done.
have Apollo and Ricochet now? Two former U.S. champions?
Oh,
Maybe.
Man, fucking poor Apollo, dude.
Where's Jinder?
Apollo, man? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Apollo. I'm sorry. It's not your fault.
The Singh brothers.
It's not your
They're
fault.
somewhere.
Apollo.
No, they got. I think. Yeah.
Apollo. It's not your
Do we,
fault.
do we have piano music?
Huh? No. Hey, let me ask you a question. In the old days, right, with Hogan and Warrior, and even back Sting, Luger, there were references. I'm not saying they never referenced them, right? But they're not excessive references to your finisher and what its name was.
Not excessively, no.
No, not even moderately. It was more
Well,
rare.
a lot of them were lame, like the leg drop.
Well, that's part of the point. I guess here is because that opening promo by fucking Drew tonight, motherfucker said Claymore. I swear to God, probably 17 times. Right?
Cheers, fuckface.
I'm gonna hit you on my Claymore. I'm gonna hit you on my Claymore. I'm gonna hit you on my Claymore. And Randy, every time Randy talks, I'm gonna get you with the RKO. I'm gonna get you with the RKO. I'm gonna get you with the RKO.
Never see it coming.
You're never gonna see it coming. And
Yeah.
and then Ray and Dominic, we're gonna 619 you. We're gonna 619 you. I just stop. You You don't have to tell everybody, I'm going to hit you with my finishing move. We all know that. That doesn't, that's not impressing me on your promo skills or your writing ability, whoever's writing this shit. You know, Drew, if I think that, the only thing he's got is his fucking Claymore that he accidentally made up, that's not exciting to me.
I didn't want to rip my pants.
Fucking stupid.
It was really.
I mean, am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, but I think it changed because they're like marketing it.
Well,
right?
no, obviously.
Now you're selling T-shirts and stuff, so him saying that makes it more valuable.
No, Brian, we could sit here and talk about everything we talk about during the show, and we could very easily pick out all the reasons why they do the stupid shit. I mean, honestly. I mean, and yes, obviously that is a marketing ploy to try to sell T-shirts with gimmick names on it and shit like that.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that from a wrestling fan point of view, as we pick apart and just roast and rip everything that WWE does week after week after week because they fucking deserve it, that this is one of the things that I look at and I go, I never heard Hogan say, I'm going to drop the fucking leg on you every, 5 times he fucking talked. I never heard Flair say I was going to get you to figure 4. Sting never was like, I'm going to splash you. I'm going to splash you. I'm going to get up there and I'm going to splash you and then splash you and then lock you up.
Splash.
Right. Sorry, that's a little thing that annoys me that I've been noticing lately, and I'm glad you're engaging.
Oh, it's the only thing that annoys you.
He's an angry elf.
I'm not angry. I'm happy, bro.
Seems pretty happy.
I'm in a great mood. What fuck you talking about?
Are you still vegan?
Yeah.
He only cheats for marshmallows.
I know. I'm sad. I told Adam tonight, I'm like, there's some things in my life that I have to give up because they're not vegan. So marshmallows is one of those that I'm just like, I'm just really sad about that. But I did tell Kiera that I'm going to start eating crab. I was like, you know what? I'm eating healthier. I'm not giving up fucking crab legs.
He wants crabs.
Wait, crab? That's not vegan.
No, crabs are not vegan. That's right.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegan. I eat mostly plant-based diet. I'm not like fucking. I'm gonna fucking throw red paint on you, motherfucker. And,
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf?
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's definitely not vegan. I'm doing it for my health, not for my fucking morals. Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Bobby Lashley beat Eric. Was there anything special about that?
I didn't even know it happened.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Hey, where's Bobby Roode?
Thanks a lot, Bob!
That's a great question.
Ziggler was on commentary, so where the fuck is Roode? Are they still like?
I think Rude's on dark.
compadres?
Rude's on dark.
He's on velocity.
He's on velocity.
On Jack.
Even Sami Zayn has returned, but we still don't have Bobby Roode.
He's on Saturday night's main event.
Both
he
the
in
guys
Canada?
who said they weren't coming back till the vaccine, Sammy and Roman are back, but we still don't have Bobby Roode, who got a mention when Dolph was traded.
Sammy's brutal on Twitter. You guys ever read his Twitter stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's brutal on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, "Fuck you, fans. I don't care anymore."
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, he's like the wrestling version of Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah, he's been lighting it up recently.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
it. So is Mick. You
Light
see
it
that?
out.
Using
Yeah.
People Magazine.
Oh yeah, Mick's like, you motherfuckers don't have to follow me. Bye. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I love it. I love it all. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Underground. So, I'm gonna ask it. Yeah. First, I want to ask you a question, Brian. I'm curious if you know how far away is the actual ring setup for Underground from the door. Okay. Do you know?
I know where you're going.
Do you imagine this is it a
Oh, from where Shane is
to the ring?
I see.
Is that? Are we talking?
From the doorman to the ring.
How far away you think that is?
Probably in real life or kayfabe, brother.
Kayfabe, it
just
seems
give
to
me-
be implied a staircase.
Yeah, just give me an answer.
All right.
Before you ruin them.
I'll say 5 feet.
Well, 5 feet would be a
All right,
a
12
horrible
feet.
guess
Sorry.
if you were going
Sorry.
real life.
I'm
Okay.
going with
No,
a staircase. You take it inside the door, down, and you're there.
Okay. So probably more likely about 30 feet from that door. That's probably
Well,
more
that's
likely.
your opinion.
And one level down. It's
I've-
underground, man.
I've been in the PC. It's
Underground.
okay. It's under.
They're not at the PC.
Okay.
They're at Amway Center.
You're right. I'm sorry. They're
They're under the Thunderdome now.
You're right. Sorry about that. Okay.
Oh, wait. So we're supposed to believe that it's a traveling underground.
So my point here is
They dig it up new each place.
Braun Strowman walked in that door after being very vocal that he wanted to get in the door. Which, first off, I don't understand why they're not going to let him in. I mean, is there passes? Is not everyone allowed to come into the fucking
What's the
underground?
password?
I don't know.
So they let him in the door, and then 30 minutes later, give or take, they go back to underground, and there's 2 people fighting in the ring. Braun's nowhere to be found. So I don't know if Braun got lost, but between the time he walked through that door to get to the ring, and he was like, "There's a fucking maze. It's like The Shining, and you got to go through like a fucking bush maze to get there." I mean, is it? But I would say that. But then Titus came in later, and that motherfucker was in the ring in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think Braun might have stopped off somewhere.
Oh man.
He should have stopped off. He should have stopped off for fighting lessons because all that motherfucker could do was push.
There was a lot of bad swings tonight. I'm a Keith Lee fan, and his swings on Drew backstage were bad. There was a lot. There was a lot that was bad tonight.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you. Oh, and if Dustin Rhodes was commenting on all the retribution shots, that locker room would be lit up.
True. So let me ask you a question. I wonder, is there something to this? That maybe taking myself out of my, doing some DMT, removing myself from my body, looking down on myself. All right. Let's take our bias out for a minute and our obvious hatred for it out for a minute. Is there something to this underground? Would this last as a solo show?
Not for me because I get nauseous watching it because I have vertigo issues.
Okay. Stop being so petty.
All the fucking camera
We're not
cuts
talking
are crazy.
about the camera angles, Adam. I'm talking about the product itself.
I can't get past that because that's how they're presenting it.
Okay, then don't talk about the topic with us, please.
All right, I'll take a nap.
I wanted to have it.
You can't even play along.
I couldn't. Right, you couldn't even play along. He had to be a fucking asshole.
It makes me sick.
That's not the point. Can't you just talk about the point that I want to talk about? Fucking camera. Yes, we know. Vertigo Man. We know. Brian.
Yeah.
I got a mute
Here's
button.
my answer. All right. I do think that it could survive as its own show if only it was on that, what is that streaming gimmick? Quibi? Is that what it is? Where it's like 10-minute shows, 12-minute shows, something like that, where like you're in, you're out. That's it. That's it.
If that's the payoff, I'm for it.
I just feel like there's something, and I'm not saying I like it, but I feel like there's something. You what?
I hate it.
Oh, yeah. But I feel like there's something to it if I'm looking at something beyond wrestling, not UFC, not wrestling, something in that gray area that kind of combines the two. And if you could make that into its own kind of wrestling program where, all the business is done there rather than in the traditional ring. If it's something that they might eventually move that direction is what I'm asking. And would it suck? Adam,
are you saying like more story and stuff? Like, did you ever watch Lucha Underground before?
Well, yeah. I mean, not really, but
they involved a lot of like the booking decisions, and you got a lot more like story as to why some of the matches were happening.
Quit making it about yourself and come back into the podcast that we do for all the people that listen to us.
It makes me sick.
Okay, that's stop. Fucking
who, me or him?
No, him. I want him to play. Just play along with the fucking podcast. Quit talking about the fucking cameras. Adam? Do you think it could? The concept, motherfucker.
I think Brian's onto something with the comparison to Lucha Underground. I think if you produced it a little bit and didn't try to shoot it live and didn't try to do all this hokey cameras, but produced it right, and tonight was an atrocity because you had Shane still talking while the announcers were also talking. I wasn't here last week, so I don't know if they started that last week, but Michael Cole, you fucked up everything you said tonight. I don't know why you're talking through that. But then again, I don't want to listen to Shane either. But instead, your solution is to make us listen to both.
Yeah, I can't think of a worse person in the world that I would want having talking about a fight than Michael Cole.
Yeah.
You've never been in a fight.
I mean,
Shane McMahon.
If you get somebody like maybe, credible or somebody cool to announce it and make this an actual thing, right now, this is just bullshit. I mean, and it's called like a UFC match where the ref just goes whatever, but we're talking these are 30-second fights. It would have to be on Quibi, like Brian said. You get a fucking 3-hour Raw in 10 minutes on Quibi because all the fights are 30 seconds.
You don't think you could do that for an hour and put storyline behind it?
No.
No, because they're putting storyline behind it now, Rob. Braun is back next week to take on Babatunde. There's your story. Are you excited for that, Rob?
Those two big dudes?
Yeah.
I would be.
It's going to be a 30-second match.
Yeah, I'm going to answer your question. I would be if Braun didn't look so horrible in there tonight. Otherwise, I'd be like, okay, I'm down for this. But
if my sound effects were on, I would have given you a coin there.
Oh, okay.
Because I agree with that.
Well, you're being a jackass with
Braun
him, so
looked awful.
You got put in timeout.
Braun looked awful in that.
How did he look? What do you mean awful?
He's not a shoot fighter.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's nothing.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
I will
agree.
say he did have one. I don't know what you'd call the slam, Brian, but it was like a started like a sidewalk slam and turned it around into a power slam. I don't know what it was he did, but that
I
was
didn't
pretty
know.
cool.
Stike says we should get Morrow to announce the Underground. I'd be down for that. That might make it work, Rob.
Yeah, no,
No, you got to get like a former. Well, actually, he wouldn't be bad, but like you said, like maybe like a former UFC fighter, maybe like
Put him with Chuck Liddell.
I
there you go.
let Morrow fucking commentate my sexual sessions. I mean, fucking that man can commentate anything he wants to.
TMI, bro.
What? No, that would be that'd be funny as hell.
Ninja, please.
I would not want Morrow like
Okay,
over
maybe
in
not-
the corner.
Maybe not mine. Yeah, no, I mean when you talk about it that way, I mean that
Like
sounds,
look at him lie there.
that sounds
Look at
much-
him lie there. Oh,
Yeah.
he's really just
he's
laying there.
TLC because he's chasing
Okay.
waterfalls in that.
we should get
car.
Morrow. Hey, for our Pornhub channel, our Pornhub fucking channel,
The hub.
the hub. We should get Morrow to commentate porn videos for us.
Is he on Cameo? Is that inappropriate if we ask if he can do that? If he is on Cameo?
What's he gonna do? Tell us? He's gonna say no, right? So, oh darn, it didn't happen.
What
already.
are we talking about?
We're fucking brainstorming, bro. We're talking about Raw. Sorry. I think that's it for Raw. Anything I forgot?
SmackDown minute.
Well, I mean, I haven't got to there. I asked you about Raw. Anything
Oh.
about Raw that I forgot, Adam? I did forget to load up the SmackDown minute, though.
Oh no!
I wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob.
Good one. Oh, that's
Come on, what's the board say? Stop playing the sound effects.
The
Right, take
board
them away
is
again.
talking about Cat Stevens. I mean, like, that's why I was saying we need to move on to something else because there's nothing here.
I don't do this just for them. This is for me too. I'm in a conversation with my friends about.
DP,
I'm
Okay,
trying to
but
have a
you
good-
just asked what they have to say because we have nothing left to say on this
Okay,
topic
then you
here.
could have just said none. You didn't have to go
I have
because we
one.
need to move on. What?
DP says Rob's commentary would go something like "Mamma mia, premature ejaculation."
It wouldn't be that witty.
No, I wouldn't be that good at it. Yeah, here you go. Hey, Danny boy. Stop. Okay, I'm muting all your sound
What?
effects.
I'm done.
Yeah,
No,
you-
you're
you're
just-
you're going overboard.
You're going overboard with it, man. Danny.
There's a lot of dead topics.
Shut up. It's Dan's turn. Welcome, everyone. It is now time for the Friday night SmackDown Minute. I present to you your host, Dan O'Brien.
SmackDown Minute from Dan from Memphis. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso teamed up. They defeated Sheamus and Corbin. Who cares? Bayley explained why she attacked Sasha because she's been using Sasha. Cross wins #1 contender match, but during the match, this is interesting, Bliss delivered the sister Abigail to Cross. AJ defeated Hardy via disqualification when Sammy came out. It looks like it's getting closer and closer to a three-way at Clash. Otis defeated Morrison, and Wyatt in the Funhouse introduced a new friend, Wobbly the Walrus. It's been Dan from Memphis with a SmackDown Minute.
Thanks, Dan.
That was wonderful.
I heard WWE stole my lunchbox idea for Otis's briefcase. Should have copyrighted that shit.
And now it's time for a little marked out trivia.
All right. So, we're going to play some trivia here. And tonight's theme is Name That Wrestler. It's going to be very much like Name That Tune, where I'm going to slowly give you guys clues, and I'm going to give you each a chance to guess. So, we're going to start with our first one here.
Are you singing though?
No.
Can you?
Is he? Are you singing?
No. I wish I had my sound effects,
No.
though, so I can give you coins if you get it right.
You do have your sound effects are turned on, bro.
Oh, you're right. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Board, you can play, but I'm not going to read it if you guess it right. The first clue for the first wrestlers, and these are all guys.
So who
by the
goes
way.
first here?
You both. We'll take turns, but you can go first. It doesn't really matter.
This doesn't sound well thought out.
It's going to work out perfectly.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Brian, I'm going to give you
I
both.
thought you said Rob goes first.
No, because he fucking
just
pissed
said
me
it.
off.
He just said it, didn't he?
No, he pissed me off.
You fucking
So
jerk.
he's gone. So
All right,
Brian, you get first crack, but I'm going to give you guys one clue at a time, and you're going to get to guess after every clue.
All right. I have
Okay,
my chat board closed. I can't see.
you cannot ask any follow-up questions though. There's nothing like that.
I wouldn't do that.
It's very confusing.
All right, so the first clue about the first wrestler on the list, again, these are all guys, is
You fucking chauvinist.
he's a 3-time OVW tag champ, all with the same partner. Ryan, you get your first random ass guess?
Shelton Benjamin.
No. Rob.
He would say it again now.
He's a 3-time OVW tag champ, all with the same partner.
Kurt Angle.
No. All right. Second clue. Are you ready?
Yeah.
He's a 2004 cover model for Muscle and Fitness and Flex magazines. 2004 cover model for Muscle and Fitness and Flex magazines.
Is this me? My turn?
No, it's Rob's turn this time.
Oh, it's snake order. So
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
You mean the one that Adam gets every year? Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce, no, stealing from the board. So Rob's cheating. Brian, you have a guess?
2004. So what about Randy Orton?
All right, clue number 3.
I put the board away.
He is currently married to another wrestler's ex-wife. Brian, this is your turn.
Brock Lesnar.
I was gonna say Brock.
Hey.
God damn it! I was totally gonna say Brock.
The remaining clues were 8-time heavyweight champion. He's won King of the Ring, Royal Rumble, and Money in the Bank. He claims a painkiller addiction made him lose 2 years of his career. He has also held the UFC and IWGP heavyweight champion. And the final clue would have been he ended the streak.
What about he wore number 69 on the Minnesota Vikings training squad? I love that.
Next wrestler.
That didn't suck. You can do one more.
I got 4 total.
Oh, okay.
So
One
next
more.
wrestler. Next wrestler. First clue.
Yeah.
He was the 9th Grand Slam champion under the current format and 17th overall. Rob, you get it first crack here.
He said, say it one more time now.
He was the 9th Grand Slam champion. That's 4, by the way, since we've had long
Yeah.
talks about this, Rob.
Yeah.
He was the 9th Grand Slam champion under current format, or the 17th overall. These are early clues, man. Don't feel bad.
Yeah. I got nothing.
All right. Brian?
Kofi.
Say it again. He's the 9th.
He was a
How
9th
many
Grand
Slams did he
Slam
hit?
champ under current format and 17th overall.
Oh, Dave Batista.
Clue number 2, he was the winner of 7 Slammy Awards, including Breakout Star. Brian, you get first guess.
Are these all active wrestlers?
No.
too,
Brock's
brother?
not active.
Yeah.
And that was the first one, so
Oh, yeah. All right.
All time, Brian.
I don't know history.
Rico Constantino.
Oh, you ruined my
Get a
later
fly out
American
there.
Gladiator clue. Rob, your guess?
Hint again?
What?
Give the hint again. I had to wait for like 30 seconds of him blabbering.
Winner of 7 Slammy Awards, including Breakout Star.
And he's been 5-time
No, Grand Slam is 4.
Grand Slam champions. Yeah, you said he's been 5-time Grand Slam champion.
No, that's not what I said at all.
That's
Don't
what-
we get more?
That's what you said?
More hints.
No, that's not what I said. Yes, you do get more hints
what
once
did you
Rob
say?
answers
What
wrong.
did you say?
The first hint was he was the 9th Grand Slam champion under the current format, or 17th overall.
Oh, that's
And
very
the second one was the winner of 7 Slammies, including the Breakout
This is
Star.
very confusing. Christian.
Next clue. We're going to go to Rob first to guess here.
Mm-hmm.
He was a 2007 member of the Viking and Jaguars practice squad. He was a member of the Viking and Jaguar practice squad back in 2007.
It's 2007. Vikings and Jaguars.
Yeah. 6 seconds, bro.
Ryback.
Double buzz for
I
that.
have answers I want to say, but I think they're
Brian?
wrong.
Oh, 2004, 2007. I said his name before. I'll say it again. Tino Sabatelli. I know that's wrong.
All right,
I just
next
wanted to say
clue.
his name.
Brian, you get to guess first here on the next clue.
All right, perfect.
5-time heavyweight champion.
He was on a practice squad. Bill Goldberg?
No, I was thinking that one too, but it's too late in the
Rob, your guess.
Oh, that's way too late.
You
What the
said
fuck am I-
7-time world champion?
5.
5-time world champion. Fuck.
What?
This is
Yeah, I am so fucked up from this.
Come on, buddy.
Titus O'Neil.
Next clue, Rob, you get the first guess here.
Okay.
He is a second-generation legacy wrestler.
Second generation.
Yeah,
It's not Randy.
I think somebody already guessed Randy.
Oh, I think I know.
Second generation. I don't know. Roman. I don't know, man. Fucking. Really? Is it Roman?
Damn it! Damn it!
All right.
The last clues would have been he's 2015 Rumble winner. Rest in power to his brother, and he is currently a Paul Heyman guy.
I thought him at the very beginning, man, but I was like, no. It didn't
If you had
seem-
just said he has the wettest hair, I would have been able to get it on the first guess. You should have just said it then.
Oh, I wasn't
was that
gonna
the
say
last
that.
guess? He has wet hair.
No, the last one was
then you're not
he's
creative.
currently a Paul Heyman guy.
You're not creative. Wet hair would have given it away.
Well, I don't even think I'm going to ever get to clue number 8. That one got to clue number 5. That was pretty good.
Oh. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty bad on our part.
All right. We're doing a podcast about wrestling for 4 years, and I fucking don't know this shit.
All right, you ready?
Sure.
Next up, first clue. Who do we go with this one? You guys are one apiece, right?
Is the board talking shit to anybody?
I don't know.
They're
had it closed
guessing.
'cause I don't want to cheat.
Oh, they're just guessing? Okay.
Yeah, they're just
I'm
guessing.
Coming there and whooped it. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, next wrestler. His career in wrestling has spanned over 2 decades. Brian, you get to kick it
Oh,
off.
my gosh. I mean,
Everyone?
that's yeah. What the fuck? All right. Quiet Storm.
Do we get extra points if we get it earlier?
Nah, maybe we'll mend the game
that would
later.
make sense if you did it that way.
I threw this game together at 9:40. Come on.
I'm gonna say The Miz.
Second clue. 4-time heavyweight champion in WCW and WWE. Rob,
Combined, or he had 4 in each?
he had 4 total.
Booker
Four
T.
total.
Booker T.
So combined.
Brian.
He had 4 total.
Yes.
So combined.
Right.
Fuck. Ron Simmons.
A former next clue, Rob, you get first crack here. A former member of the Rams and the Panthers practice squads.
Oh, practice squads
Practice squads.
of the Rams and the Panthers?
Mm-hmm.
Just a practice squad?
Mm-hmm.
And why is this fucking tough for me? Goldberg. Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a member of the Rams 1 year, and he was also a member of the practice squad another year.
Wasn't he on the Falcons?
No, he's from Georgia, University of Georgia.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a picture of him in like Falcons.
Yeah, I thought he played for the Falcons.
I don't know, I didn't look up that deep. He was trained at the WCW power plant. He debuted under his real name. He beat Hugh Morris in his debut and Steve McMichael in his pay-per-view debut.
You get that name right.
A miscue from him is said to have caused the end of Bret Hart's career, and the final clue would have been that he is Jewish.
Please, listen to my voice. Take it from the wise old Jew.
You better put some respect on that name. You talk about McMichael.
Respect on that name. All right, Brian, you got first crack this time.
All right, let's do it. I'm going to get
Rob's
it on
up
the first
2-1. First clue, last wrestler. Held
Virgil.
FCW Raw and SmackDown tag titles, all with different partners. Will Wagner says that Brett fact is off.
Cesaro.
They said that it was from the kick. A lot of them have attributed that. It is whatever. Who'd you say, Brian?
Cesaro.
No.
What's the hint?
Rob?
What's the hint again?
What?
What's the hint?
Held FCW Raw and SmackDown tag titles, all with different partners.
FCW, Raw, SmackDown, tag titles, all with different partners. I don't get the clicker thing. It helps me think. No? Okay.
Yeah, can you do it? It adds, adds some suspense.
Fuck.
Wait, what was the clue?
All with different people.
Oh, that one.
Sheamus. Fucking.
No.
That was my next guess, so thank you for that.
All right, Brian.
Yep.
Next clue. Oh, wait. Rob, you get first crack here. Got this next clue. Won Wrestling Observer's Best Gimmick in 2013 and 2019. By the way, he also won Worst Gimmick in 2017.
Is it Jericho?
Ryan?
You said he was an FCW champion, huh? You can't answer it?
I told you I'm not answering follow-up questions.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that. Fuck. Mordecai.
Oh, I know it. I know it.
All right, Brian. You're up first. You get first crack at this
God
one.
Damn it. I know it.
Oh, he knows it. Rob, tell me.
3-time heavyweight champion.
Seth Rollins.
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah! The next clues would have been he is a third-generation legacy wrestler. His real name comes from his Hall of Fame uncle. He is the grandson of Blackjack Mulligan. His father was just released and his brother is MIA. And the final one would have been he also has a fictional sister named Abigail.
Oh, that would have given away. Like
that's why it's the last one.
It's the last.
No, I
fucking
get it. I understand.
Then why you say it? Why you say it then? Why you say
because
it?
like it's compared to all the other ones. Like
yeah,
the
because it's supposed to get easier.
No. I mean like the other last questions for the other clues.
Oh,
they weren't as giveaway.
Brock's was he ended the streak.
Yeah.
Okay. Roman's was he's currently a Paul Heyman guy.
Check the mother.
That's very
check the
vague.
mother loving shake.
Currently, there's one.
Vague.
There's one.
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is a Paul Heyman guy.
Brock Lesnar doesn't have a T-shirt anymore.
And Goldberg's final clue was he's Jewish.
Vague.
And Bray's was he also has a fictional sister named Abigail. His Hall of Fame uncle, his name is Wyndham.
Next one.
You know, Blackjack. Well, there's no next one. That was it.
No,
that was it. I was enjoying that.
Rob won 3-1.
Oh, we should do that more often. Oh, I won.
You liked it? It's a good format. I came up with it at 940.
I think you should get more points for the earlier hints you get it. But for the most part,
we can fix the point totals.
Okay, but so I'm gonna give you this.
Just the bad boy Joey Janela, and I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm agreeing with, but he agrees.
Well,
so.
and you giving me a Joey makes me give the Joey.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
Oh, it's just a love fest.
I forgot I was hosting for a minute. I was starting to get like real comfortable in that chair. Like, fuck, I ain't got to do nothing. But it's the end of the show, so I ain't got to do nothing.
So Rob, you beat Brian, and as usual on this show,
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
All right. Anything hot about wrestling that's happened that we want to talk about before we jump off?
Jericho's trademark and everything.
Fucking
the million view. What is he? The million view man.
Million viewer man.
Million viewer man.
The next pay-per-view for AEW has none of the Elite on the poster. That's impressive.
Yeah, but they've got I think
all WWE guys.
All one is
my God.
Yeah. Apparently, Miro's a Gucci guy, right?
Yeah.
And
Miro's got some expensive T-shirts, apparently.
Yeah, and somebody tweeted tax to rich, and he replied, "Educate yourself." And I was like, well, I did like him, fucking jackass.
Yeah, he lives in Florida, so anything goes there.
Yeah, anything. Anything
or
goes.
Are they in Nashville? Actually,
are they in Nashville?
I don't know.
No, I thought they were like L.A. or something. Really.
No, I don't know. Who
they're all in Florida. They're all in Florida. Yeah, they're all there.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else in wrestling?
Perfect 11 says we should do an entire trivia episode. I'm working on a 4-episode tournament type style.
He's working on that for a long time.
No, it's only been about 6 weeks for this one.
Okay.
For this one.
For this one.
For this one.
Yeah.
Mika Meach, you're late as fuck. Bus, I thought you were a face.
Oh, I have something.
What's that?
I have one last thing to get out there. Go to extracoolerart.com. That's extracoolerart.com.
The cooler.
And you can get the book S is for Suplex. Comes out tomorrow. That's going to be everywhere. It's going to be on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. But get it on extracoolerart.com so that you can get stickers and whatnot. But it's a kid's book. It's the ABCs of pro wrestling. So you have like A is for announcer, and they include a lot of like AEW, WWE stars on it. It's a really fucking cool read. Go check it out. S is for Suplex. That comes out tomorrow, September 15th.
Do we have a promo code or anything, or we're just?
No, we're just it's actually I'll talk to you guys off the air, but
Okay.
I spoke to the illustrator. His name is Nick. He also goes by the handle Extra Cooler on Twitter and on Instagram. So he's one of the guys that he illustrated the whole book. So I had a conversation with him. So that's probably going to be coming out, I don't know, next week or so.
Very cool. Look at Brian.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of the screenshots about the book, and I'm excited because I have little ones, and we bought them a woman's book that's similar to this, where it's like you're learning and it's their age. I'm excited for this
exactly.
one.
All right, that's awesome. And don't forget to go to collarandelbowbrand.com, put in the promo code marked out, all one word. You're going to get 10% off your order. What's our coffee one, Brian?
Legal Speed. Oh, shit. Let me get that.
Legal Speed.
Legalspeed.coffee/Claudio's Cafe. And you can use the discount code marked out 15.
Yeah.
Vince
Marked out
hasn't shut
15?
down
Shit,
Cesaro
I'm botching
yet.
this one. Is it marked out 15 or marked out?
Marked out
Marked
15.
out 15.
Yeah.
Marked out 15. Legalspeed.coffee/Claudio's Cafe.
Peter and the chicken is like Brian in this promo.
Yeah, man, that was a botch. That's okay. It happens every now and again.
All right.
Get up, move on.
Yeah, we're done.
Flush and wipe.
Thanks so much for paying attention to us tonight. I know. I remember when we used to be so rigid and formatted. And this is like now it's like we got an hour to talk. Okay, cool. Let's talk for an hour.
And we got about 3 weeks for Mandalorian.
Oh, we do have Mandalorian coming up soon.
When we're finishing The Boys.
Yeah.
Things are good.
I've been watching The Boys. I think I'm all caught up. I fucking love that show.
Fucking good, isn't it?
Dude,
Good.
The
It's
swerve
so
at the end of
good.
the
It's so good.
episode 4 of season 2 was killer.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not like no spoilers because we're not all the way caught up.
When do new episodes come out?
I think we got 1 or 2 that we haven't even seen yet.
They release 3 on every Friday, and so there's 6 out there. We've only watched the first 4.
Yeah, the boy. That's a fucking that's some good shit, man. Yeah, love it. Okay, wear your mask.
All right.
Call your grandma. Tell her you love her.
Love you, Grandma.
Be safe. Vote. Mark out like no one's watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by You Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.